And we're back. Still wearing the same outfit because I mean I'm trying to batch record this, so you know me being productivity king. Anyways, hello, hello. I don't know if I intro, bro. Uh, and we're back, and we're back and better than I don't know. I'll figure that out one of these days. I don't even know how I started my last video, but how's it going, everybody? Soul here. I think maybe that's how I started it, or maybe I should do like "and we're back" or "and I'm back better than ever." That's what I used to do whenever I. Side note, I know I'm getting kind of sidetracked, but whenever I was on PlayStation, that's whenever I used to, or was. I still am on PlayStation, just not right now, bro. I can't wait till I get my whole like personal career goals and stuff that I going on and stuff. You know, becoming like a freelance illustrator, content creator, and then turning those two into a business, dude. Because after that, and after I move out, get my car, all that stuff, bro, finally be able to start playing games again once I get my own place, and then that's whenever things really kick off. Because anyways, yeah, okay, catching fire. Like I don't have that much time because I got work like at 3, and I want to leave like 45 minutes early, and it's 1:35, and bop de boop de boop. Anyways, catching fire. I actually do have kind of a script for it, or like bullet points that I want to touch on in like a general order for it. Let's see. Catching fire. Maybe I'll play around with like going unscripted and having bullet points. Maybe I'll do like different takes for different videos, and I'll learn as I go. There's so many things to learn and worry about, and you really don't gain anything by stressing about it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Hunger Games, Catching Fire, so AKA Hunger Games 2. I enjoyed the. Oh my gosh, excuse me. But general thoughts. I enjoyed the film. It was my favorite out of all of them. Like, and I guess, yeah, because I really do want to kind of do this like the Moist Meter and or like Jake Baldino and not have well, even Jake Baldino sometimes has spoilers. Even Moist Meter and stuff as well. I don't want to have this one with spoilers, or maybe I'll do. I don't know. I'll figure that out as well as I go. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, overall, let's see the story slash premise. So yeah, taking place right after Hunger Games 1. Well, not right after. I think it's like a year or so after Hunger Games 1. They're still figuring stuff out, and what's it called? I can't. It's honestly hard for me to remember the story because I mean, I remember it right, and especially like the ending and everything, bro. And I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a second. But overall, it's pretty cool, right? I don't even know how to structure this, bro. Let's see. So overall, what was the story about? The story was about just them dealing with winning the Hunger Games and the aftermath of that. And it felt like a really good sequel, actually. What's it called? Yeah. And then like basically, yeah, going off of what Netflix had in the description, yeah, like the rebellion is building around them and everything, and yeah, how that happened. Look, anyways, I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't know. I'll just talk about my general thoughts about stuff. What's it called? And kind of go off script. But yeah, I mean, like overall, I enjoyed the movie and everything. Right? It was really cool. It was cool seeing like yeah, like the aftermath of Hunger Games 1 and how like that affected everything and how like because yeah, like a lot of stuff did go down in that first one. The ending of the first one was pretty cool too. With like and I won't spoil that just in case y'all haven't seen it. But what's it called? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, and so yeah, I don't really know how to explain the story. Yeah, it just follows what happens at the end of the first one, and then President Snow is trying to basically. Well, now that gets into spoils what he's trying to do, but I mean, like, yeah, the premise, like, what is the story is, yeah, it just follows the aftermath of Hunger Games 1, and I feel like it was a really good sequel. It just expanded on things, and then the ending is what really sealed it for like making it like what my favorite out of all of them, right? And I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, Katniss throughout the story was pretty cool. Like I said, I can't really remember. I finished the last movie like not too long ago, but I think I finished the second one like a few days ago, and I'm kind of fuzzy on the details because there was like characters that I wanted to talk about, like Katniss, Peeta, Finnick, which, dude, Finnick, dude, it's crazy how, like, literally Peter, and now I don't want to spoil it, bro, but, like, Finnick was the homie, right? It's crazy how, like, what he did for Peter, like, literally, it would have cut the story so short, or would it? I don't even know, cause I don't know, but everything. Okay, I guess I will kind of get into spoils, right? Well, no, cause if it's like dilemma, right? Because if I want to recommend it, then I can't really talk about spoils. Because if I talk about spoils, then it's like, ay. Anyways, let's see. I don't know how they do it, bro. I don't know how like Moist Critical talks about movies without spoiling it. He does do like light spoils, but like I don't know. I think he more so talks about his. Actually, let me pause this or like end the recording, then let me do it again, and I'll just splice them. Shoot. All right. Okay. So yeah, I got done watching his recent Moist Meter, right, with the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So yeah, I'll kind of do it similar to that, right, and then just like I said, just learn as I go. But yeah, I mean like, yeah, like overall, I kind of like lightly touched on the story, right? So like, yeah, it takes place during the aftermath of Hunger Games, right? And oh, excuse me, I had to burp. And yeah, they're just going on tour, I believe, from memory. I'm trying to do this from memory. Maybe I should have looked at like a little synopsis on like the second movie because it really is my favorite, right? And I really did like enjoy it the most out of all of them, mainly because of the ending and like the games and everything, right? But what's it called? Yeah, so the victors and everything from this, I think the 75th Hunger Games are going on tour, aka like Katniss and Peeta, and then what's it called? A rebellion is like growing and everything, and what's it called? And that's pretty much the premise, right? I won't get into like the the specifics or like the ending because you know obviously the spoils. But yeah, that's like the premise. That's what's happening, and yeah, and so what's it called? Overall, I can't remember what I just talked about because I was watching that video. Anyways, but yeah, and so Katniss in the story was pretty cool. But honestly, actually, now that I remember it, now that I think about it, bro, and even throughout all the movies, she didn't really. I mean, in the first one, she had her moments, and then yeah, throughout the, especially in the third one, I believe she had that one cool moment whenever she and Gale were together, and then they, let's just say they shot something down, and that was pretty cool. But what's it called in the second movie, or it just yeah, in all the movies, she kind of didn't really do that much, or like I don't even know. Or even in the first movie, like there were times whenever she would have like like she basically what I'm trying to say is she really didn't like do everything herself, which is not a bad thing. It's just at times she felt like kind of useless. Same with Peter as well, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyways, but like yeah, like let me see. Especially towards the end, like at the end of two, like that's whenever she really cooked though, and like yeah. What's it called? At the moment, whenever I was writing the bullet points and everything, there was stuff I wanted to say, but I just can't remember it right now. Peeta. I don't really have much to say on Peeta. I mean, like, they were just, him and Katniss were just like the dynamic duo, dude, throughout the whole movie. And I mean, they had like their moments and stuff. What was really the highlight in terms of like characters and everything for me was like Finnick and Joanna. Right, Joanna, that elevator scene was crazy, dude. I wanted Peter to be like, yo, like, just be like Katniss, you know how much I care about you, X, Y, Z. That would have been so funny, dude, because that was crazy what Joanna was doing right in front of Katniss, bro, and like I was like, yo, what the heck? She was crazy for that. Anyways, um, let me see. Uh, yeah, Johanna and Finnick, I feel like were like the main, like they were like the stars of the second movie. What's it called? Yeah. And I'm trying to think. Uh, for me personally, they were the stars. And then like, what else? What else? Yeah, like all this stuff. I could talk about all these characters, but like I would get into spoilers so much. President Snow was he was like a pretty big presence in the hold up. just messed something up in my. Wait, there he is. He was a pretty big presence whenever he like. Oh no no no, that was Commander Thread. I'm trying to think of Commander Thread. Presidents, no, he was all right. Whenever he was on screen and everything, he was there. But yeah, what's it called? One thing I thought that was weird was like the like a moment whenever he drinks wine, right? And then like what's it called? There's blood in it, right? And then that's not really a spoiler. And you'll understand that once you get to like the third movie, right? Like I know either the third or the fourth one, but yeah, it was cool how they kind of circled back to that, right? Reason why and all that stuff, and yeah. Commander Thread, he was like a really big presence, right? What's it called? Whenever he was on, he just freaking decked, yo. He just freaking decked, freaking Katniss, whatever. What's it called? Whenever they were on screen and everything, and like somebody was getting like whipped and everything for all that stuff, and I don't, dude. Yeah, I'll learn how I'll learn how to like how I want to go about this as I go, cause it's like spoilers and not spoilers. It's like difficult, and I'm trying not to. Let me see. Shoot, I should have rewatched the Shogun one instead of the Planet of the Apes one, cause I feel like that one might have been better for me to understand or to study. But anyways, what's it called? Yeah, Commander 30, he was pretty cool. Pretty big presence, right? Like he was, like he, I don't even know how to explain it. Like like his presence demanded like respect and everything. Not respect, just like it was like I don't even know how to explain it. The action was pretty good. Let's see, and then I guess I'll go ahead and talk about spoilers, right? That's like the main thing I wanted to talk about, right? Just what happened at the ending with okay, so yeah, spoilers. Okay, if you want to go watch the movie, go ahead and watch it now, and then come back to this if you want to. I don't really. I mean, I don't know. What's it called? I'm still learning how to get good at videos, so it is what it is. Anyways, what's it called? Yeah, so spoiler warning. What's it called? At the end, whenever Katniss like remember the real enemy and everything, that was, dude, that moment was so tense and everything, and that was so crazy whenever like, yeah, I was like, yo, like that was such a good like, just everything about it, like it being in the dark and just the execution of it and everything was so good, dude. Cause like, yeah, it was crazy. And I was like, bro, like I was so hyped whenever like Finnick said that and everything too. I was like, bro, like that's what you say in that situation, bro. I was like, yo, and it was so crazy because it's like, what's it? There was like so many like hints and everything throughout the little movie and everything, right? With like them trying to protect Katniss and everything. And I didn't get why she was so protective of Peeta and everything. Besides like outside of him just being like her friend and everything, she was like really dead set on like him living and stuff. And I was like, but I just maybe it's been a while since I watched the first one because I did space them out a little bit. Like I watched the last three like basically sequentially, but I think I watched the first one like a little whiles back. But but yeah, what's it called? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, it was just a solid movie, dude. What's it called? Remember the Real Enemy? That was crazy. Yeah, so yeah, but I'm tired. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Yeah, I'm tired. But yeah, solid movie. My favorite out of the bunch, the four. And yeah, what's it called? Yeah, it was cool how like they went back to like the Hunger Games, and it felt like a New Game Plus version of like the Hunger Games, the first movie, right? And like a New Game Plus if you're familiar with video games and stuff. Like, yeah, you just go back, you basically replay the game, but like with your old gear and everything, your old like your new knowledge and everything of how the game works, and it was just cool. It was interesting, and yeah, just yeah, good movie. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and go. A little bit tired, and yeah. So, catch you on the next one. Bye.